Hey everyone, this is Louis7, and I am streaming The Lord of the Rings Online back in the Shire here on my High Elf Guardian, and yeah, we kind of ended up abruptly the last stream on this character, so we're just picking back up from that, but I am streaming pretty early, at least in the morning relative to what I usually do. It's not that early anymore, it's almost 9 o'clock, but I did start this earlier than I planned. I was planning on 9 o'clock, but yeah, that works out, so we can just continue where we left off since, again, we ended pretty abruptly last time here. And yeah, sorry about that again. I had somebody come over if you didn't catch my stream last night. I talked about that a bit, but yeah, somebody came over and I just had to kind of go. But yeah, I had two mobs attack me while I was setting up for this. We're kind of, I think, stuck in Budgeford here. Oh, we were about to do the defeat Logfoot quest, it looks like. The warg, yeah, and that one is supposedly it's a fellowship quest. We'll see if it's actually fellowship. But first we have to take a little detour and get this copper ore. And some of my little rabbit. So yeah, I haven't done anything on this character besides again kill those two wolves while I was setting up the stream and logged on. They decided to attack me. One of them was actually called a bold wolf, and it was very bold because it attacked me while way up there. Yeah, there are a ton of wolves here. We are looking for a specific one, maybe? There he is. So yeah, we get to kill a signature along with all these wolves. Hopefully I can handle this. This is quite a lot of wolves. My AoEs, they're strong, but they don't quite hit that many targets. Yeah, we're starting off right in action with this one, which is kind of odd for the Shire. We're just like killing a bunch of wolves and doing, well, it's only one quest, but doing somewhat more normal quests. Yeah, it looks like I'm ready for turn-ins at Budgeford. I only have 3 quests tracked, and it looked like one is in Tuckborough, one's in Michael Delving. Gotta remind myself what's even going on. Yeah, that one's in Michael Delving. Bingo Boffin's back in Michael Delving. This one's in Scary. This one's going to be in Tuckborough, and that's a turn-in of another fellowship quest that didn't really need a fellowship to be completed. Scroll back down there. And that one's a bundle for Scary, so I'll be heading there with the satchel and the mail. And then I'll have a few pies, I think, one to take from Scary and one from Brockenborings, and then I think one from Little Delving, and I'll be done with the pie quest. So yeah, hopefully we can, I do plan to finish the Shire today, but as far as how much time I have, I've maybe about a little over 2 hours probably would be most comfortable for me to do this. Guess I'll take that axe. I can see what it looks like if I want to cosmetically equip it. I doubt it with something this low level, but yeah, probably not. Okay, so we got that turn in, and that did not give me any other quests, so I can continue going along this way. I feel like I should already, or like go ahead and go to Brockenboring since I'm going all the way to Hobbiton. Go ahead and bring one of the pies from one of the places up north, so we might go ahead and do that. I might go to Scary. Yeah, I think that will, I think that's going to be a good way to go about this, so we're not just going back and forth too many times. We'll go, or way too many times, we'll just go too many times. So yeah, let's go ahead and see the satchel, and I need to take that to Scary. Give them their mail. Make sure I keep it away from the nosy hobbits. Gotta remember to keep track of these things now. Okay, so this, yeah, I'm just going into the middle of Scary, it looks like. Hopefully there aren't any nosy hobbits around this path. That's a lot to do if you plan to complete all of Eriador before you go to Moria. You're just getting to Trollshaws. Yeah, Ingmar will probably be quite a while for you. A lot of people are like that with LOTRO, they like to complete everything. One thing I will mention about Eriador, I don't know if you plan to do this, but Inadoith and Dunland are technically in Eriador. even though they're before level 50, which is before Moria, just so you know. Like, I don't know if that was your plan to do those, because that would be kind of interesting trying to do Inadwaith and Dunlin before Moria, but I think as far as, I don't know as far as like Eriador, because these are the classic Eriador zones without Inadwaith and Dunlin. I don't know what those count as far as like deed-wise. They just have two of their own tabs here. Also, if you are on the Legendary server, of course you can't even do those. Hey Beans, and you love Lord of the Rings? See, I'm kind of going the wrong way. I was going towards that mountain. Hopefully I don't run out of time with this satchel. Normally I don't worry about that, but I took like a big detour. I was just running there and talking. And while I was looking at my map, that's right. We were just like... Why don't I play a Hobbit? Because I don't like Hobbits, even though I'm oddly helping Hobbits. I can't hear anything. Should make sure I'm not echoing or anything. Well, I'm not hearing any of the in-game sound. I might still have my audio settings messed up from the raid last night. We'll go ahead and kill these guys. Yeah, I feel like that whole thing was doomed to fail because of just how I was going about it. But we'll go back and get that. Actually, yeah, I'll do that later since I'm already near Scary and go ahead and get the pie because that was my whole intention here. Hey, Aldrich. Oh, there are a ton of quests here. I just want to get the pie one. I guess I can go ahead and advance the prologue though. Just see where that leads. Okay. So yeah, before I really pick up any quests and get started in this Scary Quarry area, I want to get the pie, and I don't know who has the pie. This one probably? Yep. Must face the target. I feel like I'm facing the target. There we go. Oh, I still have that to do? Well, I guess I can't do that now. So I guess the best way to would be to try and go through these fields. I don't know what's in these fields, but yeah, go there just down to Hobbiton. Avoid potential hungry hobbits along the road. I don't know, I see some pretty good dwarves as well for best players in LOTRO. I also don't like playing dwarves either. There's some spiders around here. I guess they've taken over this little greenfield forest. Oh, there's a goblin. I've killed a goblin. I don't remember killing the goblin. So yeah, whenever they damage me, it looks like it does take away from the timer. So I do have to be careful with that. At least it doesn't immediately fail at like trying to swim. It does get a bit boring carrying these around, but at least I'm going from different places and not just going back and forth the exact same areas. So I get to explore a little bit more of the Shire. The Shire has some interesting landscapes. It's not... I just like suddenly stop moving. I feel like I'm going to disconnect because this is whatever it does when I disconnect. And here's our train horn. But yeah, probably whenever this happens, I just have to exit the game and restart it. So we'll try and do that here if I can get back to... There we go. Okay, let's try this again. It's like I've tried to do two things, and one of them I got so distracted from talking and looking at the map, and I failed that one delivering the satchel, and now I just disconnected. I don't know, it should be a train horn. I don't know if it is for you all, but it seems a lot louder than normal. to me at least. Yeah, it's still working on connecting. I think you all still see me just like carrying the thing. Might still... Oh no, it's trying to reestablish actually. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, there we go. Looks like I have... You have the connection to the server has been lost. And this one, I am on the character select screen. There we go. Okay, we're back up and the train's gone, at least for now. So Eric, my favorite class is probably going to be Warden. Yeah, I live pretty close to it. Usually it's not that loud, but sometimes they are. Whenever I stream like more in the evening, it's the quieter than that. That one just seemed really loud. Okay, so I might as well just head back to Budford and try and go to Scary again. We're gonna do like, this is our third time trying to get some stuff done here. I almost want the critical rating from this bow because I don't care about DPS. Why Warden? Warden's a really fun class. I really like their gambit system and they're quite a bit different. They're pretty unique. And really unique about them is they can range tank. That doesn't come into play often, but sometimes it does. Okay, so we're back in Budford. I'm pretty sure this is where I needed to do one of the satchels. I don't even have that quest tracked anymore. From Shire, a bounder. I guess because it failed, I have to go back here and pick it up. Fortunately, it's just right here and easy to get to. So yeah, we'll take this postman. If he's the postman, shouldn't he be the one delivering this? But I think that about everything. If they have a spoiled pie, shouldn't... I see the one down there to the south, but shouldn't they be the one taking their spoiled pie back? Or whoever is responsible for the spoiled pies taking those back and getting a fresh one. But nope, that's just our job here. Yeah, wardens are nice because of their teleports. I've noticed it a little bit on my lore master that sometimes I would just really like to be able to have a travel. I did get the reputation travel to Bree, but I kind of feel like I should get some more reputation travels. And those I could at least go to Bree from them, because I think you can get one for even Michael Delving from the Matham Society. At least I think you can. This time, yeah, we're staying on the road, so it looks like. As long as I don't accidentally run into some nosy hobbits, we'll be on track to finish this. Another nice thing about wardens is their dot theme. I really enjoy it. And their bleeds. Even though their bleeds aren't as useful as they used to be, once you get higher level, they become useful again. See, I don't know exactly where I need to drop this off, but I do see a nosy hobbit right there I want to avoid. Here he is. Well, this time we got that done, and this one will be for Brocken Borings, but we won't quite do that one yet. I want to go ahead and just take the one thing here, where's the spoiled pie? I forgot. Should be, is it this one? No, that's the satchel. Here it is. So yeah, it looks like I didn't fail the quest or anything. I just kind of disconnected in the middle, and looks like I can go about it. Is that a hungry? No, that's a nosy hobbit. And they're the ones that don't care at all if I'm just carrying around spoiled pie. Okay. So I still feel like the best way to go about this would be going kind of directly straight there to Hobbiton. Just gotta try and avoid mobs and avoid disconnecting. I think, does the Paiwan? Yeah, that gives me a run speed boost. A little bit, just enough to be able to run past these mobs and not really have to worry about, except maybe their immediate hits or if they were ranged. It'd be actually really bad. I don't know if these spiders can do it, but if they could web me and root me, that would pretty much be an instant fail of this quest, probably. This part really looks like Trollshaws, not Trollshaws, what's that zone? North Downs. Like the area around Estelden, I'm thinking. At least it's not as like big forested there, and I don't want to look at the map too much, but it's not as bigly forested, but kind of in this area in Anamug East. Okay, we're getting our way towards the river. The river's kind of where I have to decide if I want to try and go through this bog, and then I have no idea what that big clink just was. Oops, oh no, I'm getting hit. At least I found some goblins. I think I can cross right here. This is actually a good place to go ahead and cross. And I guess I could have, yeah, I could have crossed the other side. Oh man, now I have to decide which one I want to do. Probably just go ahead and cross here at the rocks. I feel like this is going to be safe for avoiding hungry hobbits. Yeah, I like those pine trees as well. They're very kind of pleasing to look at. They're well made. Compared to something like this willow tree is kind of a little bit uglier. It's not like really ugly, it's just I prefer the pine tree style. We've gotten a lot of food from these hobbits. At least I'm getting that for what I'm doing. Guess that farmer's not hungry. Okay, we do gotta pay attention a bit here. So the one on the south's so nosy, so I can head towards that one a little bit. It would be horrible. Yeah, we had the loud train horn. I don't know what the clink was. It was probably something my cats did. But yeah, we've been eventful noise-wise. Let's see what's coming up next. And what do I need to do next? I need to go down to Tuckborough. I do want to visit my kin house at some point if I do end up using my milestone. That way I can get my 6 universal ingredient pack things from their dispenser. They're a little box that just has so many and it refills every day magically. Go ahead and use the out of combat regen. Okay, we gotta talk to this Took guy. I still have it. It has a ring there still on the map. Took and talk to... what? Oh, do I need to go inside? Probably. There we go. Now I need to talk to Thane Paladin Took the Second. I have no idea where this one is. I don't think I've talked to him before. Oh yeah, the treasure hunt. So it's the last day of that already? Seems like it's been a pretty short event. I thought about trying to do it, but I never actually got around to doing it. Well, that was a pretty easy finish. So this one, we have a level 9 quest here, but it's what we're going about those, at least for now. Took in a tower. Oh, that one's for Overhill. I don't know why I'm getting quests for Overhill right now. Seemed like the zone was finally making sense and being organized, and now we're being thrown about to go to Overhill. Paladin's hat. That's a kind of neat hit. Those shoulders, actually, I don't know what other shoulders look like at this point, but I kind of like those smaller, minimalistic ones. I don't know if the club or dagger would somehow be worthy of cosmetic. But I like to check that. I've been trying to pay attention to that stuff a bit more. But yeah, nothing I want from there. And as far as quests go, I think I'm going to go ahead and head to Overhill before I go to Michael Delving, and that'll be a good chance for me to go to my kin house and just use my milestone back to Michael Delving. It's really getting foggy off in the distance. I don't know, it looks like it might be beginning to rain or something. I think I see a few raindrops coming down. So yeah, that kind of obstructs our view a lot. Ride through Hobbiton. I don't know what this is going to be after Overhill, if this is just like a turn-in and that's all it is, or if I'll have even more stuff to do. Oh, I have to gather ingredients for fireworks. Didn't I finish this whole chain? Like, I'm getting lower level quests now that I finished a higher level one. Probably completed as, I think, a level 10 or 11 quest probably, and now I'm getting a level 9 one, which is great for me. And I don't mind doing that at this point. I'm not worried about getting XP and leveling all that fast from this, but it just seems kind of odd to me. Probably go straight to Barrow Downs and Brigand with this character. I might even do that. I'm gonna stream that a little bit. Blue line leveling? I haven't tried it and I don't plan to. I know it's a bit more defensive, and some of my shield skills right now are at least pretty strong, so I could see it not being too bad, especially at lower levels, but I just don't even enjoy playing it as much to begin with, even if it could be a little bit faster at this point. Shield swipe, that one's not AoE. They have one of the shield skills and the chain is an AoE stun, so that's kind of neat. So what's this orange quest, the big black bear? I actually defeated the big black bear earlier. It was around a bunch of brown bears. Man, they're doing too much deforestation here. Yeah, so yellow line, I think one thing with that is you get one of the traits, I think it's the fourth one here, the set bonus, is when it becomes, you can get some high AoE burst damage with it. So it might be worth considering trying it then, but I could also try it while leveling. I can easily switch. This combat I'm killing level 10, so I can't really do that much, but maybe if I, on this character, tried something like Barrow Downs and doing all that, something just like a spot I could actually test it when I get into some real combat, which I'm kind of considering doing that stream on this character just because of that. Or it doesn't even have to be Barrow Downs, it's just I think that I'll be a good level for that basically. Oh yeah, Mirkwood's quite a bit a ways from where I am on this character. But yeah, Blue Line does have some nice defensive stuff about it, and, you know, somewhat decent-ish damage and things with the shield. At least at this point it looks like it. I'm not as familiar with my medium level Guardian, what that's like, kind of like, but that one's like level 40-ish, I think. I'm bringing that back to Tuckborough. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and go to my kin house and get my ingredient packs and then return home. Yeah, the mark, that's why I also want to try the yellow line when we go there. If I have a shield and a weapon, which I guess I could craft both of those, I could consider just trying the blue line. But yeah, I've heard the damage from the mark is like stronger than probably it's intended. And that's why yellow line's really strong right now while leveling. But yeah, that's why I'm when I make these new characters, I want to test all this stuff a little bit, at least at low levels, and play them. And check out all that stuff, kind of which line I prefer while leveling. But this character, because I'm in the Shire, I haven't really been able to, so we'll go ahead and just use my milestone here and return back. I just wanted those 6 universal ingredient packs. Which I am up to. How many am I up to? Can I see? Here's Metalsmith. So I have 42 of those now, which can craft quite a bit for myself. I know the stuff you craft is bound to your account from those, but it's still helpful. This is not the Landreval server. I'm on the Anor server, which is one of the legendary servers. Okay, so yeah, I have a few things to do in this little corner. I know I have Bingo Boffin as well. Hey, we got that quest done. That one's just a nice turn-in. Isn't Bingo Boffin in this area? I don't know, maybe he's in this little house. Boffin Manor. I haven't been here yet. Here he is. So what did I just pick up? I got Bounder for Great Merit. Disapproving Bogs, okay. Pick up the ball of twine inside Bingo's hobbit hole. Where is the ball of twine? Here it is. Oh, I gotta return this to somebody. Of course, just another thing for me to carry. At least it's not too far, it's just right here. Oh, now I need a teapot. Am I also taking the teapot, probably? Yeah, the war chant, I can't quite get that yet, and well, 1 level I could get that, actually. Because that one, I'm pretty sure war chant, that one will spread your AoEs and mark. From what I remember of the yellow line. What am I picking up? Teapot? His house is kind of messy. He needs to pick up and organize some of this stuff. Hopefully it doesn't make me do any of that. So we went to Bingo's neighbor and then Bingo's other neighbor. Oh, maybe if I want to go in this door. I don't know if it wants to let me back in Bingo's house. There we go. Any bucket in here? Nope. Here's the bucket. Okay, so I need to talk to Mayor Will Whitfoot outside the town hall in Michael Delving. Yeah, I don't think using a mithril coin would be worth it just to travel a couple feet here. Okay, now I need to do petition to Bingo inside his hobbit hole. Yep, so right back there. Having me do a lot of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say where the flowers actually are on the map, not like a specific area, so I do have to hunt around for a little bit with the specific ones. I thought they might be here in all the flowers. I'll probably have to carry these, yep. Where am I delivering them to? To Myrtle Boggs outside her home. Where is Boggs? somewhere over here. Gotta get some screenshots. Although there's the text now. Oh, she accepts the flower. I didn't even realize I was delivering them. Too busy taking my screenshots. So now talk to Bingo inside his hobbit hole. Hey, we can finally finish this one. Happy to help? Yeah, I'm happy to help. Well, actually not really. Travel to Waymeet and speak with Bingo. Okay. So we've already been to Waymeet a few times, it's just this is kind of... It's slowly getting up there. I think he's up to level 12 though, where I am in the storyline. I don't know how quickly it progresses from there. But yeah, we probably got quite a bit to go with the Bingo Boffin storyline if I had to guess. I guess I'll just head to Waymeet and then Tuckborough. It's kind of along the way there, I guess. I really felt like I was getting the flow of this zone and we were just going to each little town doing their quests and then being done, and now we're being thrown all over the place with that weird Tuckborough storyline going to Overhill. Well, not really weird, but unusually placed. I don't know, maybe it's just a bit weird, but... and then going to Waymeet and back to Tuckborough. Reminding me of the start of this zone. Here's Bingo Boffin. Really, I have to return all the way to his hobbit hole and retrieve his walking stick? If he somehow walked that far, why did he forget his walking stick? Well, I guess we'll do that before we go to Tuckborough, though. Hopefully this is something I can just pick up and then run on my mount back to Waymeet. But I feel like it's something I'm going to have to carry all this way. See, I should be, yeah, I assume, no, I don't even have to go in his house. So let's see what happens. And, nope, just picked up, we gotta ride our mount back. Wait, where do we have to find Bingo? Bywater? So he made his way all the way to Bywater now without his walking stick. He still made me go back and get it. At least I guess we can stop by Tuckborough on the way to Bywater this time. I got a... yeah, that hat. That doesn't look too great. I don't know, that might even be an upgrade. The 2 Hope, I think I actually have to have Hope equipped to do that in the first place. To like get the benefit from that. Go ahead and get this copper deposit and head a little bit too far south. And I remember all these shrews, I've run past them so many times. Oh, one's actually starting to attack me. This one's a rich copper deposit. If I wanna, it says already in use. I feel like I'm just having a little bit of lag with different things here. My latency is over 100, which is a little bit high. Even when I stream, it's usually a little bit lower than that. My virtues, I did get a new one for tactical mitigation. That one's actually more useful than the armor, I think. Even at this point. Not that I'm not even taking that much tactical damage whenever I take damage, and I'm not even taking much damage in the first place, but I still feel like I should go ahead and equip it. So now I have a completely gray quest, or I guess this quest set was gray before. Now I'm going to Rushock Bog. Where's Rushock Bog? It's, oh, to Needle Hole? Really? And these hobbits are getting annoying again. Like, they go through phases of being okay and then getting annoying, and right now they're being very annoying. Oh, I get to use my maximum power buff there. I guess I have 15 of these Mathams, it looks like, the ones I have to use because they're just bound to me or so. Where did they go? I sorted my inventory and they disappeared. Here they are. So yeah, they're bound to me and, you know, only worth 3 silver, might as well get all that reputation. I think you can alt-click these now or something and consume more than one at once, but it's also kind of fun to just click them all. Don't mind me jumping on the tents. See, talk to Bingo and the Frogmores. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll just continue this Bingo questline a little bit. Needle Hole is something I can well, not swift travel, but travel to at some point. Pretty glad I did the pies now from Scary to Hobbiton, at least in the Budford to Scary thing already, so I don't have to do those later. Once we actually get back to going about these quests and not doing these distractions. Rainy and swampy. I see why this place is swampy. It's kind of in a low area as well, so kind of geographically it makes sense. What are we doing here though? We are defeat wild hill toads. That I can do. I've already done that for another quest. Once again, my audio is not playing. I completely forgot about my audio not playing issue. I don't know what happened that I forgot about it. I was like trying to mess with it. Maybe that's kind of when I started disconnecting, but yeah. Oh, now I can hear it. That's really loud. So I'll turn the audio back on for y'all, but I haven't been able to hear it. There we go. That's better. Okay, now I should be set up better with that. Did I really already defeat 3 of these hill toads? It hasn't felt like it. Ooh, there's a little backpack. Might as well loot it, nobody's around. So return to Bingo's hobbit hole and retrieve his other satchel. I don't know if I want to do that quite yet. I feel like I could go ahead and head up to Scary and start that quest set and go about doing it. Maybe I could go to Hobbiton, then Needlehole, then Michael Delving with different travels. Maybe I'll do that, because I do want to finish out all these annoying quests to the west. Where is the travel in Hobbiton? So actually, I want to take the same path as earlier. So yeah, I was enjoying like getting the hang of the questing a little bit yesterday and the second part of this, and now It is becoming a bit annoying with the Hobbits again. It's reminding me kind of the middle at the start when I was just running around to so many areas and nothing was... I at least wasn't making too much sense of it myself because... You go to Needle Hole, right? Yeah. There were just like so many different areas I had to go to in here, and I probably could have done it one by one with each thing, and I kind of did it a little bit like that, but... I also had just so much running around going through Tuckborough, through Hobbiton, Bywater even, but I eventually got all that stuff done. And running the pies around and satchels between those areas. Yeah, we're going to Needle Hole on the travel now, so I guess we can look at deeds or something. Evade enemy attacks. That one might take a while, but it's something that just automatically gets done. Retaliation, that one will probably also take a while because I like using rolling retaliation because I like pulling more than one mob. But yeah, some of these are, I guess, getting decent progress. There are a lot of skills like Guardian's Ward, Stinging Blow, and Sweeping Cut. I use those anyway. A lot. To the rescue? Oh, that's evade. So yeah, those are the class days I at least have at level 16 right now. Probably get a few more at level 20, I think. As far as my Eriador Shire deeds here, I have Explorer of the Shire, so I need to explore the sites of the Shire. And I only have one more, which is the quarry, which I'm pretty much headed to. But scary, it's right next to it. So we'll get that one done and get one fidelity. I don't know how useful that fidelity would be. Getting their Rejuvenation potions is kind of odd from that, but I'll take them. This one actually gives 300 motes of enchantment. This is just Deeds of the Shire, okay. That probably includes Slayer Deeds, yeah, Slayer of the Shire, Restoring the Quick Post, No Place for Spoiled Pies. So I'm doing both of those. I'm almost done with Restoring the Quick Post. I'm guessing it's going to be Quarry to Brocken Borings, and then Spoiled Pies. I actually have one in the Underhill. Is that what it's called? No. Whoop. Oh, there's Overhill. I have no idea where I got Underhill from, but Little Delving to Hobbiton. Should probably also, while I'm in this area, if I have to go back to Hobbiton, just gotta remember to go stop by Little Delving and do that. I'm not sure if I'll complete this because I don't know if I'll do the Slayer Deeds. How can you compare Guardian and Warden? So they're quite a bit different. One thing they do similar is they both have bleeds. The Redline Guardian at least is thematically a bleed DPS. Ring the Brimstone and Iron filling. So that's all I had. I had to go to the door for the Brimstone and Iron. Of course I did. So we are going... Oh, this can only go to Hobbiton? I'm just going to hoof it to Michael Delving, then we're going to run through this bog. That's what we're going to do. But yeah, both of them have bleeds. The Warden a little bit more bleed theme, but the Guardian DPS is really bleed focused. So they're kind of similar that way. They both can tank. The Guardian has 2 tanking lines while the Warden only has 1. Their tanking is quite a bit different from each other, which isn't a bad thing, but it's just hard to compare them that way. I'd say the Warden is generally going to be a more favorable tank for lighter hitting lots of mobs, and the Warden's also going to be more favorable for higher damage, but the Guardians can take a lot more strong hits. They have higher maximum mitigation, and they can also stun enemies a lot easier. But the Warden has more self-sustain, which they nerfed quite a bit. But they still have at least options, access to more. The Guardian has a lot stronger cooldowns for tanking. The Warden has 1, but it at least prevents them from dying and heals them quite a bit. We're seeing, what did I just see? There was a mob I passed. I don't think I've seen one like that. Oh, that was one of the slugs. I just don't know, maybe I haven't seen it outside of the thing. Outside of the little bog water area. And then the Yellow Line Warden's just a lot different because it's ranged. And as far as DPS goes, again, the bleed theme is kind of similar, but Wardens also, as far as their bleeds, their light dots, which aren't even bleeds, are the AoE ones, whereas Guardian have a few AoE bleeds. Or a few, I guess it's only 2. Or they only have 1 now, don't they? Just the sweeping cut bleed is AoE, as far as I know. And the yellow line is quite a bit different from tanking Warden as well. Let's see, the yellow line Guardian is more of the debuff and mark and spreading those focused, which is a lot different also from the blue line Guardian and the blue line Warden. What am I doing? Oh, I guess I'll go to Little Delving. No, I do need to go back here. I guess this quest got untracked, but I do need to go back here. I'll go ahead and untrack the bundle one and... Wait, Bingo said he forgot his other satchel. Turned to his hobbit hole. Yeah. I have that track, but it's not... Oh, it is showing on the map. My little icon was just, like, right over it. Is his other satchel in this room? Yep. Bingo's other satchel. In Budford? I'm just glad I don't have to actually carry these things all this way and they're just kind of in my quest log inventory. Okay, so we'll go to Little Delving to Hobbiton and then probably take a travel to Stock and just stop it halfway there. Ooh, some little cows. I don't know if I can get a good angle for a screenshot of them. But yeah, that's kind of how I would compare overall, I guess. A little bit of the Guardian and Warden. Yeah, the Captain and Bjorning, let me think for a second. I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 that can do all 3 roles. We have... Yeah, so they're the only... I don't even know where I need to go for this pie. They're the only 2 that can fill all 3 roles, which is heal, tank, and DPS. The Bjorning's a lot better than it used to be at each of those. The Captain healing is a little bit more support based, so it's not as strong for a dedicated healer. There should be a little pie thing somewhere here. I don't know, I just know there should be a spoiled pie somewhere in Little Delving, and I didn't start that chain quite yet. Probably this one, the gray one here. Yeah. Oh wait, we're doing a level 5 quest as a level 11. Just gotta avoid... Almost didn't even pay attention at all to if there were hungry hobbits, but there's... Yep, there's one right up there. And the Captain tanking, they're viable tanks. I don't know if for very endgame, like the Anvil of Winterstith, what their tanking role would be in that. But yeah, they're viable tanks at least, and they can do that, especially while leveling and going about like stuff in the legendary server. They're perfectly fine tanking in, and they're perfectly fine healing, and they just might not quite have enough heals depending on the group composition. Yeah, we're just going to Hobbiton. Kind of trying to remind myself what I even am doing right now. And then the Bjorning, their healing's pretty solid. They're right in line with Minstrels and Runekeeper right now. They were actually nerfed because they were too strong for a little bit there. Or too strong to SSG, I guess, the devs. But I didn't find them to be all that too strong. And then they can also do a little bit of DPS while healing, which is nice. And their tanking is really, that's in a good place right now for Bjornings. It's also really fun to me, which helps, but they have a lot of mitigation and a lot of morale, at least in bear form. And then their DPS. The Bjorning DPS is better. I don't know how viable it is compared to other DPS classes or specs. Really want to pick up that copper deposit. At least at higher level, but at low level, from what I played of it, because I'm trying to test all this stuff again on the legendary server, more of the while you level, how they are. But they still seem strong while leveling DPS wise, and the Captain is of course slower DPS wise, but when you play the red line Captain, a lot of your damage, like what you would deal as damage, comes from buffs, which actually just increase the numbers of the people in your fellowship, but you still cause the increased damage. It's just like if you're trying to think about the way what the Redline Captain provides as far as DPS goes. Okay, so we have a nosy hobbit there, so that one I can just run into. There's usually a hungry hobbit. I guess he's right there. Yeah, the follower, you used to be able to, I think, choose to have a banner yourself or have the banner guard. I think that's the way it used to work. I got a whole 20 XP for that quest. But yeah, they're not the most helpful things. I think they're going to be getting buffed soon, I heard. We'll see if that turns out to be what happens to them, but yeah, if those things annoy you, it's probably going to be a hard class to get into. Because especially while running instances or something, they're pretty valuable. They're little bit of buffs they do, at least, are helpful. And if they are buffed, like the archer particularly, to deal more damage for you while solo. Oh, I need to go to Tuckborough. Okay, we're gonna stop this right here so I can get this copper deposit. I forgot I needed to go back to Tuckborough. I'm glad I saw that. I'm kind of interested what I'll think of the captain when I try to level it again, because it is one of the slower classes, and not just slower because it deals less damage, but slower because their skills actually go off slower. So you could just choose to not summon them. That is an option. It'd be more valuable to summon them, but you could always just choose to not summon it and not have it around. Even though it is useful and you can use your buffs with it, and I think like Shield Brother, that one you can give to your banner, and it gives you some benefits as well, but you do always have that option to just never summon one. So the tank with the bear pet is kind of iffy. It's not the best thing. Their growl, they have a little bit of extra threat, and their growl is a force taunt. It has like a 30-second cooldown and single target. But typically they can't really fill the tank role there. And their healing role is they don't really heal that much. It's more of a support debuff line that has a couple of heals. Really only one heal until level 66 when they get their other heal, which is kind of more of their main heal actually. And then they can DPS as well. But yeah, the bear pet, that one can tank maybe some easier stuff, or if you have just a strong group composition in general, you can send your bear in to do a little bit of tanking, especially with some heals. And the little ball of light healing pet, that doesn't do all that much healing. So we got this turn in. Hopefully this is an actual turn in. I feel like it's going to be another chain. Yeah. So this one I go right back to Hobbiton. By hook or by crook? So yeah, at this rate it doesn't feel like I'll be able to get done today, but maybe we'll still be able to. I was expecting to just go about a few quest sets in Scary and Brockenborings and finishing up Budgeford, but we're getting sidetracked by all these other quests now, which I still want to do them. I mean, you know, I'm going about this, I'm enjoying experiencing the zone and doing a little bit different style questing, but as far as what I'm doing right now, it's once again longer than I planned. Okay, so that's taking me back to Tuckborough once again. We'll just ride on down there. I feel like this zone would have been really annoying before you could use mounts at this point, though. Like, maybe it still could have been fun and enjoyable and running around just doing different style questing, but taking a lot longer definitely, to me, would be annoying at least. At level 18 I have a new sword to equip, I think. We still need to run down more. Which I'm almost... I don't know if I will get level 18 from this zone. That'd be... Wait, I need to talk to Thane Paladin. Took the second. Is he in here? I don't remember going in here for him, but I guess I did. Destroy the stolen fireworks. Hey, we're back to green quests. At least we're not doing gray quests anymore. So we're going back to that Green Hill Country area. Okay. Well, we'll just head on down there. We're basically going at this specific quest line one by one, it looks like, kind of catching it up. I don't know so much catching it up because I was doing stuff for it, I thought, and then came back. I thought I was doing higher level stuff for this quest set, and now it seems like I'm going back doing lower level stuff, and now it's kind of catching back up to where I thought it was. I don't know, I've done this kind of split. And the... What? Did I miss a quest here? Protect Pillow and... Yeah, I can do this. Okay, I saw 3 mobs on the minimap, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was a fellowship quest, but it doesn't look like it. Oh no, there's more of them? I really wish there was a bear slayer deed, just because I've killed a lot of bears. Versus something I haven't killed much of, like goblins. But I feel like I'm going to run into some more goblins. That's all I need to do for that. I will take the eggs and onions, thanks. I don't know, I need to talk to some Boffin guy. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to go to the homesteads there. Building the Michael Delving. Actually has a housing quest. Untrack that one though. I know I need to head there, I just haven't actually headed there. So where does this guy I need to talk to? Oh, Overhill? That's right. Okay. We'll do that Green Hill Country before we go back to Overhill, I suppose. Those, I assume I can go up this way and that'll be fine. Pretty sure this is the place with all the brigands. Still feel like we're making good progress through the zone. Kind of looking through my quest log here. We don't have all that many quests. I have to do my Guardian quest, but the prologue, Ballad of Bingo Boffin, then just a few zone quests here. We will get a lot more in Scary, but I assume those are... should I guess I'm not able to head up here from this way. Do I need to go all the way around? Because that's a long way around if I don't have to. But yeah, it looks like I do need to. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to climb up that, and I don't see a way otherwise around besides going all the way around. Okay, that's actually not too far, it's just right here. I thought I would have to go a little bit more down to the marsh area. Oh, this is perfectly fine. We can even swim for a little bit and use charge. So how many brigands do I need? I need to kill 38 more. It's a lot of brigands, they're very easy to kill. I don't know, just because I'm doing like all the quests, that's why I feel like I kind of want to do the Slayer deeds a little bit. Oh yeah, that's not gonna do much. Thought I'd try and kill it with my bow since it's like 5 levels below me, but my auto attack with the bow and my single skill with it aren't quite enough. So yeah, if I just do that a few times, I could get the Brigand Slayer D done. I don't know, I still don't want to spend way too much time focusing on them. Okay, so what am I doing here? I think this is like my 3rd or 4th time back to this camp. So I'm going way back towards the half orc area. This place is a bit annoying because of all the ranged mobs, and as a guardian I'm melee and I can't really do all that much with them. The Brigand boss, I'm pretty sure I already killed him as well. I don't know if he was actually for a quest, but if he was here, I definitely killed him. Okay, I should pay a little bit of attention, so I need to destroy the stolen fireworks, which I guess that will be in the half-orc area here. If only the half-orcs counted towards my Brigand Slayer. Oh, that was actually a convenient time to level up. I was starting to pay attention to my health a little bit more. So we're level 17. That means we can get a 50% chance for a sweeping cut bleed. That would actually, the sweeping cut... Oh, we have another thing available. Might as well put that there, but the sweeping cut bleed is actually going to be nice if it actually lands, because that's something... It does enough damage that I won't even need to worry about using another skill, really. Like the bleed there, that'll easily tick off and just kill him if I focus single target on this one. So yeah, that's why it's really nice to go ahead and get that one versus getting thrust, which is usually I would, for pretty much any other class that has something like that, get the active skill thrust, but that one requires the retaliation in the first place, and we already at least have overwhelm. But getting the sweeping cut and increased targets is more useful to me, so I kind of want to kill some more brigands. I don't know how many are here or how many I need left for the deed, but I killed a lot, so I kind of feel like I don't need that many more, maybe? I don't know. And I also don't know if I'll run into more brigands. There's another area with brigands, I don't remember, maybe it's Old Odo's farm or well, abandoned elf, not abandoned elf camp. But I thought there was somewhere else in this area with a camp of brigands. There was like a fellowship quest in the area that wasn't all that difficult, but how many more do I need? Only 12 more. Yeah, I feel like I can do 12, and I kind of... The thing with these Slayer deeds is I kind of want to do them, particularly because the Shire doesn't have that many Slayer quests, so I just feel like I'm missing that component of leveling. Even though I have a bunch of other stuff to do here in the Shire, that's like something I can do. So yeah, we'll maybe wait for these guys to respawn one little set. Looks like they're actually starting to respawn back there anyway. Can easily pull, there are quite a few up here as well. Glad you like my steed, Andrew. It's the one that just matches the set as the Hammerhand one. Which I believe Hammerhand, that's the one that came out with Riders of Rohan, that expansion. I didn't really enjoy that expansion, but at least this cosmetic set, sometimes I like using it, and particularly on this character I'm enjoying using that. So yeah, we just need 3 more, okay. Yeah, that's basically, and they're all respawned, so there actually is no waiting like I thought there might be. I don't even know what I get for doing this Slayer D, but figured I might as well do it. I only had 12 more to kill. Got 30 marks. Did I not get any virtues? Maybe I didn't, or maybe I got justice there, which definitely not going to equip that. we'll see. I can go to the deed completed. Yeah, it gave me 1 justice. Oh, mini slugs. That would probably be one of the harder ones. Harvest flies wouldn't be too hard. I only need 28 more of those, and that actually would be pretty easy to grab. So yeah, I could consider, now that I'm thinking about it, I almost, just because I'm doing so much of the Shire, I really feel like I should complete it. I'm getting that kind of completionist tickle there. But that would just mean basically a 4th part probably in the Shire, because I doubt I could do that today. I do have some other stuff to do. I don't have my class until late, and I did the stuff I needed to do for it Saturday. But yeah, I do have stuff to do today, even though I will probably be streaming in the evening as well. Like, I guess we're just headed back to Tuckborough and then towards Overhill again. Yeah, we'll see about that. My plans are still to finish it, but if there's going to be a lot of this type of stuff along the way, and if we get even more of that later in the zone, after we finish more of Scary and Brocken Borings, that yeah, it might just, there's some, I forgot there's some just like loose brigands around. Boar Slayer, that's not a deed, is it? Nope. And of course there's not bear, because this is like right at the bear down where I could go ahead and go through that. I thought that said gold deposit. That was like really weird, but it was a regular copper deposit. Did I get... Oh, I have... When did I get silver ore? Oh, that was probably... probably from like a... I think that's probably from the chest I looted. I also looted a backpack, but I think the silver ore was probably the chest. It's actually nice that I got those because I need them. Silver ore, gold ore, and platinum ore. Those are going to be my priorities once I actually get my guardian, get settled with her a little bit and finish with the Shire, basically. And honestly, if I get close to level 20 after I do some crafting, if I get level 20, I might just do my next stream of Great Barrow and not even worry about Barrow Downs for this character. Because I want to do that on all the classes after I level them. I want to probably just Great Barrow, but at least an instance. That's actually... I don't know. Like, I don't know what I expected that to look like, but that's a somewhat neat looking spear. Not something I'd actually want cosmetically, but caught me by surprise at least. Talk to Hyacinth Hook, and I get some fireworks for that quest, so the end of the matter. That's like the most exciting words I've read so far today. The end. This character is an armor. I have a jeweler, my minstrel is a jeweler, who actually made this character's jewelry, which is, if you were seeing that on my jewelry there, that's showing, that's for my minstrel. So yeah, we're done with that. We got the gift Matham, we got 5 fireworks. I feel like I should set those off. It's rainy though, so probably wait and save them. But I really do feel like I should set them off for celebration of completing the end of the matter. So now we can go to Overhill and get going on that, what level? 10 quests? So the level 10 quests are great now. Yeah, a few of those. I wonder if the scary quest will be level 10 or what. I don't need to move my legs. Yeah, the level 18 earrings are really strong. I don't have the recipe, but I do plan to craft that for this character if I eventually get around to doing that. But yeah, that would be more useful. 35 vitality is really useful, especially with all the mobs I'm pulling, having all this morale. There's just so much morale from my jewelry, from the vitality and just the raw morale, but yeah, the physical mastery I'd rather, and of course this earring has physical mastery among other things, like the crit chance. And this other ring we get has basically the same stuff for high elves. I also never crafted boots on this character. I could try actually. I have so many ingredient packs, and I probably have enough scroll cases for my metalsmith, but I have so many ingredient packs from that nice thing somebody put in the kin that you can get 6 a day per character on, that crafting like the level 20 set wouldn't be as big of a deal because of the shards or whatever, and worrying about all the specific ingredients. You know, I was talking about silver ore being what I really need, silver, gold, and platinum, but that's actually for my jeweler. For this character, it's the barrow iron and the stuff that's easy to get, barrow iron, rich iron, dwarf iron, all those irons. I don't know why it just connected to me that those are like, they're all iron except the first one, which is copper and tin. It's like, toadstones, why are we doing all these quests? No, it doesn't make sense. I guess we'll go this way. I don't know, I'd rather go this way, but yeah, these quests, they just seem like they're so out of order. I guess it's not necessarily a very bad thing, it's just like, it's frustrating me a little bit. I'm going over the hill, and not seeing any mobs here though. Not even seeing any copper ore. This hill's a pretty boring hill. At least this side of the hill. Here's our copper deposit. There's another one down there. Okay, I gotta get all these. There's just like a chain of copper deposits. But yeah, so yeah, about the ores. I totally mixed that up on this character in my jeweler. So yeah, I think just the bog slugs it looks like. Wait, no. This one's different. This is the... okay. What do I need to defeat? Oh, the toads, okay. It was like I just had to read the quest, and for some reason I thought I didn't need to defeat the slugs, and that's why I thought it was weird that it was in this area. I don't know if there are toads. How many toads there are in this area? But we can explore that a little bit. There are the slugs, I know. Is that the advanced deed? If it's the advanced for 20 of those, I'll go with... no, that's just the regular one. Yeah. I honestly don't think there are toads here. I don't know why it shows it on the map. There might be. So I probably just headed the wrong way here. I was thinking the slugs for the quest, even though I knew it was the toadstones. I like read it, but I was thinking slugs instead of, well, toads. But we'll see. Might as well run around here a little bit. I don't mind. There's a toad. Okay. I figured if it has it on the map, they should be here. There might just not be many of them, but that one didn't even give me a toadstone. There's another one. And they're so low level, none of the things popping up on my mini-map because they're all gray. The Slug Slayer deed gives agility. Like the determination or whatever it's called. Yeah. Yeah, the main stat virtues, they're not nearly as useful as they used to be. They used to be the ones I would opt for, even over mitigation or resistance. Well, actually, it would be resistance than main stats. But now I feel like mitigation's starting to pick back up against the main stat virtues. Especially for the legendary server where you can't... I mean, I guess you technically could with the essence gear they have now, but it's hard to rely on getting mitigation pieces for tanking. So stuff like that could be helpful for it. You do get a nice, the gem encrusted thingy though. Gem encrusted, I feel like it's a stone, but I don't think that's what it actually is. And these guys aren't wanting to drop toadstones. There's a toad. Okay, we got 3 out of 4, so we are making some progress at least. I really just, it kinda is unfortunate that the first one is just 50% chance for the bleed because you want the guaranteed bleed, because that's what makes it useful in the first place. Just in case I decide to go back and do the deeds, I'm kind of killing some of the stuff I see along here along the way while I get this copper deposit. I don't even need the toads anymore. I thought I still needed one more. Okay, it might be worth just going... No, I have to go to Oberhill. I was thinking about going Needlehill and then traveling to Hobbiton. But we'll just ride straight there. My desk chair is pretty old. It's like a regular office desk chair type thing, not really a gaming chair, but it's starting to get pretty old, and usually it's comfortable, but sometimes after sitting a while it can get uncomfortable, and it's kind of getting uncomfortable right now. Yeah, you can get a lot of physical mastery from gear, and the main stats just don't really provide enough mastery compared to especially what you can get from gear, like the 1000, for example, 1000 tactical mastery cloak I have on my lore master is a lot more than any virtue could give me from the will. And it seems like the mitigations they scale a little bit better with the virtues. Along with the resistance, I think the resistance ones are also pretty good. The one I'm less sure on, so you have 2 resistance virtues and I think 2 of each type of mitigation virtues. I'm also not sure how you would want maybe to fit in, because I guess you could get 2 of the virtues each of the mitigation and 1 resistance one, if you went about it that way, but I'm also not sure how the vitality or maximum morale, because on none of my characters I have any of those high enough that I can really see compared to the other ones how useful they are. In general, I don't care about virtues too much, but I have noticed the mitigation ones are pretty helpful. Anybody? This gift could be from anybody. Actually, is from anybody. It's always great to get a surprise from someone you do not know and enjoy. That's a pretty nice name for that. I'm going to assume that's some viewer, so... Is this, Guardian something? Pressing Matters? Okay, so we have another quest to go to breed, but yeah. Anybody? Thank you for the 2-handed sword, that's going to be pretty nice. And this also a teal crit one. Plus tempered steel. That just sounds like a nice material. Okay, a salve for savings. Find a wild hive before the salve dries. Wait, find a wild hive. Is that like a beehive, I guess? Where? Long live the queen. I don't see that on the tracker. Oh no. Am I going to have to actually... Oh no, it's way down there, really? Okay. It's also Spider Slayer, what's that? Oh, I'm already on the advanced one and only need 16 more of those. So if I don't see more spiders along the way, I know a few in here that I could easily get 16 pretty quickly, I think. And also the wolves, there are a ton of wolves in this area. I could just go about killing a camp of those and probably... I'm surprised I'm not actually done with the advanced. Okay, I need 60, which makes sense why I'm not done with it, but... Yeah, I still maybe thought I killed more wolves than that. I guess not. Harvest Fly Slayer, there's a pretty good camp I could kill those at. So yeah, it's kind of looking like I could focus on completing all the deeds here as well. I know it's only 10 o'clock, but I'm getting hungry for lunch. And that's another thing about streaming in the morning I like. I don't know, usually I eat breakfast kind of early, like when I wake up, which is also kind of early, so I'm hungry for lunch pretty early. stopping by water and jumping on all the roofs through that. So yeah, we have, I mean, 15 minutes is plenty of time. I'm kind of curious how long that actually took though back in the day when you didn't have a mount, and maybe, I don't know if it was so much less safe to travel just through areas, but you know, I'm kind of curious how this was back in the day, the difficulty of getting to this and finishing it in 15 minutes, especially without the quest tracker. That's another thing. Like, if you already knew where to go, that's one thing, but if you had to read it and all that in 15 minutes. See you, Andrew, and thanks for joining the stream. I'll go, yeah, get these copper deposits along the way. There's so much copper ore now. There's a bear. I guess the bear is kind of what the bees and honey and that type of stuff makes sense. Yeah, here are some of the... Find a wild hive. I don't need to kill these bears. I feel like I should need to kill them. I saw another one, so bring that... Oh, I actually have to carry this? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I only have to carry it to Tuckborough. Okay. Wait, that would have... That definitely scared me, actually. I have to run that all the way to Overhill. It's a relief seeing I only have to run it to Tuckborough, even though that's still... Oh, this is actually the guy I just randomly stopped by and saw he had a very faint gray ring above his head. Delivered hive. That wasn't needed. Oh, I had sweeping cut on Q, I guess. What's this beekeeper's robe? Ew. Wait, is that done? That's done? Wow. We're getting somewhere with these quests. Oh no, not done. There's another ring. What? He doesn't even have a ring above his head. He has a ring though. Thank you. He doesn't have a ring above his head, but he has a ring on the mini-map. I don't know if I should relog or if I should just check back here. But I'll assume that is finished. Got an upgrade armor since I really need it. I'm excited to use this sword now. And sort and make sure I lock that. I don't know when I got that mail with the sword. I might have opened it like way later than they sent it. I don't think there's a way, because I had probably deleted it when I detached it. Why? I don't need to. I was going for the copper deposit, but I don't really need to go all the way through Fogmorton just for that. We can get back to this bridge here and go back to Bingo Boffin and... yeah, get more progress in the Shire once we go to Scary. This would, so I probably will go ahead and do the harvest flies and go ahead and get that deed done actually. Because I only need, what do I need? Oh, I need 28 of those? Well, I still only need 28 of them. It sounds like a lot probably. But I'll see what Bingo Boffin has, because maybe he'll send me there, I don't know. Oh, that's just a finish for that one. Talk to him on the Brandywine River. Wait, what quest is that one? This one's level 16 all of a sudden. Brandywine River, that's, so he's back at Brigand. I wonder where that's going to go. Guess I'll go ahead and talk to him and see where, I don't know, maybe I should wait. Maybe I'll go ahead and do it. It's kind of exciting getting on level quests though. Well first, I guess I'll go ahead and do this whole harvest fly thing. Where's the little hill with them over here? So yeah, I might just have to come back and work on the Slug Slayer, assuming I have to split this stream up into a 4th part. Oh. Excuse me for the sneeze. They come sudden sometimes and can't really. Always, whenever I sneeze or something like that on stream, I wonder what it sounds like. But then I never remember to go back and like check. And I can't sneeze on command to actually test what it sounds like. So how many? We needed to kill 28 of these. I thought I only needed like 18 or something for some reason, but there's still a lot here, and I can, you know, just run here, kill a group, and then pull another group and kill them. And get some progress just well in this area, and if I have to come back, that's no problem as well. It's not a very inconveniently located area, kind of like the Brigands could have been. So yeah, now I'm only down to 13, which would be much more manageable for just one more. If I've already done half of what I need, just one more, like, run through like that would be fine. If I don't even, I only need 11 left. I don't think I can get 11, but as long as I'm still running into them, might as well kill them, I suppose. Okay, we can mount up and head to Bingo Boffin now. We'll see what he has that's actually on level. I assume it's going to be starting to go towards Bree, but maybe not. Honorary Boffin. What is my... I don't even know what my title is right now. I think I did the Buoyant, one of the ones from his quest line. Actually, I kind of like the Buoyant. Outside her home in Newberry. Yep, we're headed to Breland, so we are not doing that yet. Kind of feel like I should still finish the Bingo Boffin storyline, or maybe not even finish it, but at least get it towards a certain point where it seems way more outside of the Shire, at least. I don't know how much it goes out of the Shire. I thought it was all located in the Shire. Round these wolves up a little bit. Here's a bold wolf. I don't know why I didn't pull that one. But yeah, getting the wolf deed done is going to be pretty easy. There are just a lot of little areas like this to get some wolf pulls, and I only need 21 more now, which definitely isn't much with just rounding them up like this. Yeah, that's, I guess, kind of one reason I don't mind doing these Slayer Ds. Some of them are pretty easy to complete. The main one's that slog one. Slug or slog? Pretty sure it's slug, yeah. It is a slog going through it. There are, I think those are all wolves in there as well. Okay, actually don't think I've been in there and killed all those, so we can do that. Bridgefield's wall. I think it's the wolves wall now. Oh yeah, I did go in here because I had to kill lag, but this dude. way too many mobs that my AoEs can hit. I'm not even swinging with my sword. Still doing a lot of damage. My hands are pretty strong, I guess. Yep, and there's Wolf Slayer. That's done. That's pretty easy. And it was fun. I actually got to kill some mobs along my way from doing these Hobbit duties of delivering stuff and carrying stuff and doing annoying stuff, picking stuff up, and then, well, carrying it. So what did I get for that one? Okay, let's see. So we got completed, Wolf Slayer Advanced. I got a Discipline, which gives might, resistance, and physical mitigation. So ideally that one would actually be really good, but the might from it just doesn't, it's not enough. At this level it might be worth considering, at least from relative to the gear I have, which I was going to replace with the level 15 gear, but there's kind of no point in doing that now. I can either wait for the level 20 gear, which I might try to craft on this character, or because I can just craft that with ingredient packs, no problem, or do the level 22 set, which would be easier, but again the 21 would, as long as I get the recipes, would be no problem. But yeah, we're finally ready to go to Scary here. Hopefully, I assume, oh, we actually have to defeat a lot of things here. We have to defeat spiders, so probably complete the advanced spider slayer as well now. And there we have to search for a rabbit hole. I have a brown rabbit. I don't remember what I got the brown rabbit from though. I know I have it, but I don't remember what I got it from, but it's a cosmetic pet, so might as well use it since I have it. I know I have to discover the quarry. I don't know if there are spiders in there. Oh, there are spiders in the quarry. Yeah, this one, I knew I had to complete that and get my 130 marks, it looks like, and my rejuvenation potions, since I'm really feeling like I'm needing those. This is another nice, like, it's a real quest, as I've been calling them. Mine this and head down south. See a lot of spiders on the mini-map there, they all are. Oh, do I actually have to go in the cave for this? I don't know if the, oh, it's just 2 queens. I thought the queen was like a specific mob. Okay. I still kind of want to go in the cave. I want to see what's in there. But yeah, we're already over halfway done with that. But we can still go in the cave and see what's in there. Keep trying to summon my rabbit, but I can't do it while moving. This is... So far, there's nothing in here. Just spider webs. Lots of them. Here they are. I don't know if they were just like spawning or what was going on there, but... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to come back here for another quest. I kind of feel like I will. But I don't feel like I have to explore this a little bit. I just kind of wanted to see what was even in here. Since there were spiders in here, you know, might as well kill them and get progress on the quest. This is the last tree weaver I actually need. Oh yeah, so for the spider slayer, did I finish that? Oh, I did just finish that. So I don't even have to worry about trying to kill some more for that. So yeah, we're making some good progress here on the deeds. Getting some of the advanced slayers done. Probably, I could probably consider trying the yellow line now. Now that we're level 17, I think that was kind of the level that it seemed like it might be more useful for some reason. I don't remember why. Why did I? Oh, because I get war chant. Okay, that's right. Probably 1, 2. Yeah. Test out the mark and just see how that's doing at this very low level. I know you don't get the... Yeah, something did a lot of damage to him. Flash of light. Why do I have flash of light already? I don't even have that set bonus and I'm already getting the benefit from it. Because flash of light, that's the thing that does a ton of AoE burst damage for the yellow line. And I'm already getting hits with it, and I don't even have the set bonus to even have that. So I wonder if that's more of what's bugged with it. Is that you get it at... You aren't even supposed to have it yet, and like I already have it. And War Chant's what's really... That one really helps with making it useful. So yeah, try and get my setup more manageable here. Always want to start with the mark. I like having... This is kind of one of my main skills for the yellow line. This is, I think, a decent setup. But yeah, just because of the mark, everything's hitting for that crazy flash of light damage there. So yeah, we can stick to yellow line a little bit, see how that does. We are heading... I feel like I'm not tracking enough quests, but I guess I do have all them tracked. I thought I got a lot more quests from here, but maybe not. I can untrack the bingo Boffin now, though. Ooh, a silver deposit. So we actually are getting into Journeyman. It's a good thing I did finish that enough to at least unlock Journeyman. I guess one annoying thing about playing the yellow line, even though it's just basically consider it using a regular skill, is you do still have to apply the mark, which is slightly annoying by itself. So we are, what are we even getting here? Search a rabbit hole. Oh, there's a rabbit hole. Is that a skirmish camp or what is that? Looks like a skirmish camp. I don't know if they actually have one here in Brockenborings. I found a pointy rock, okay. I just want to see what this is right here. Oh, it is a skirmish camp. Thought it looked like one. I didn't know there was one there. So yeah, I actually can get some barrow iron, which this character can use. I don't know if this part of the Shire has just as much horse, so it'd be really nice if I could get a lot of barrow iron now. I got plenty of copper ore. I still have 200 copper ore, and I probably used 150-ish, I think was my estimate. Although that kind of seems a little bit low now, to be honest. But yeah, even 350 is a lot of copper ore from one zone. Here's another new quest. Maybe this is kind of one of the ones I seem to have missed. Because I thought I saw more rings when I went in here than like 3 quests worth. Bring pointy rock to Bounder Primstone. Okay, so that's ready to go to Brockenborings, so I'll just defeat 8 bats and... I don't know if I should have gotten that bats quest at the same time as the spiders. I could have done those at the same time in this little forest area. There are some bats. Really? So yeah, that's kind of why I like the yellow line so much, and in the past I played my yellow line guardian a bit because of just the telling mark. The whole mechanic with that was fun, but it also used to be bugged. Now it seems like it's bugged in a different way, that you just aren't supposed to have the flash of light damage at this point. At least I don't think you get the trait later on, which is why I don't think you should have it at this point, and it shouldn't be having that effect. But yeah, it used to also be bugged and never really Well, it sometimes worked properly. When it worked properly, it was fun, but sometimes it wouldn't work properly, and you just won't get the effect you were supposed to from it. But it seems like, from what I'm playing here and one-shotting mobs with it, it's fixed as far as that goes. New mail again? Everybody? Really? So he said, this gift on the other hand is from everybody. Didn't make you the bracelet because they were kind of trash for a guardian. So anybody and everybody, thank you. Yeah, thank you everybody for that one. I want to go to Obard, and I should probably, if there's a thing to make my milestone here, I feel like I should do that. Maybe not. I don't even see one to do that though. I guess I should. I kind of want to look at those. So yeah, those are really nice. But yeah, thanks again for the jewelry and the weapon. Let's see, what am I? I'm going. Okay, I'm going into this little. This is not an inn, this is an actual post office. Oh, I didn't. I need to bring one of those things to this place still. It reminded me. So, yeah, I need to go back to Scary and do that whole post-quest, little satchel thing. Bundle for Brocken Borings. I forgot I needed to do that. Here's actually a milestone. At this point, I don't know if it's worth considering switching it to Brocken Borings or not. Defeat bears in the green field, defeat goblins. We're getting some real quests for this area too. Yeah, I'll head back to Scary here. Actually, I could swing by this quest real quick and do that, but I'll head back to Scary and then do the to Brocken Borings thing, which I forgot to do. Oh, we have another train horn coming. That one's, now I have one just to defeat goblins, so we're getting some real quests here from Brocken Borings. But before we do that, we have to do these regular old Hobbit quests of delivering things. We're going to deliver a satchel to Brocken Borings here from Scary. If I can find it, here it is. And then we're going to deliver a spoiled pie somewhere from Brocken Borings to Hobbiton. Oh, I got... That always happens. I completely forgot to even pay attention. For a nosy hobbit there, I was just going to start running there. At least it happened really early. Now I know to go this way and avoid that nosy hobbit. But yeah, this one, I don't know exactly where I have to deliver this. I assume it would be to that little postmaster office looking thing. But I might have a few more nosy hobbits to avoid. And so far we're clear though. I can stretch and yawn while on auto run. Ooh, my inventory is getting full though. I should go ahead and lock all these. Yeah, I need to start thinking about these nosy hobbits there. Oh no, this is the pie. Yeah, this is the postman one. Okay. I do need to go up there for the pie, so that is, it. He's not even giving me another quest. Shouldn't that deed be complete? Am I missing something? Oh, talk to Postmaster Proudfoot. Where is Postmaster Proudfoot? That's the question. There was some door I could go into. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Yeah, this one I want to go ahead and get this done and avoid any hungry hobbits along the way. If I can go around this way, I'm pretty sure that... No, that one's a hungry. How'd that become a hungry hobbit? It was a nosy hobbit. I don't know if I can go this way. We'll try because it's like so close to the... Yeah. Oh, maybe I can go that way and be fine. That hungry hobbit doesn't seem to be moving at all, so it's kind of just blocking you from going that way. I don't know if I can, it doesn't look like I can actually get up this, so we'll just have to go around a little bit. Still avoiding the hungry hobbits going this way. Are the legacy servers still populated? They are pretty populated still. It's kind of morning, not really peak hours, and they're 361 on. And from what I've seen when I've logged on Arkenstone specifically compared to this server, it's usually more on the legendary servers here than whenever I'm on Arkenstone, but the population definitely has gone down a little bit, but it's still, at least to me, it's also more densely populated because everybody's confined to level 1 to 50 right now. And that's a big part of it, definitely, the population density. I should probably go ahead and try and cross over here. I know there's actually a bridge down there, but I feel like gotta try and go through this waterfall while carrying a pie. There we go. What do I have? LOTRO points granted? Kinda curious how many points I'm back up to. I was at 7,200-ish after I spent like 2,000. Yeah, I'm still around that. Spend it all on upgrading my shared storage. At least I found something to spend points on. Yeah, the level cap is still 50. It'll increase to 60 sometime early March when they add Moria and Lothlorien and all the stuff associated with those two. They are adding the skirmishes. I assume it's just going to be the Moria skirmishes, but they did say they are adding skirmishes. They just weren't specific on Moria skirmishes or all the skirmishes that were released with Mirkwood, even though the Moria skirmishes weren't added until later. They're still going to at least have those, I assume. We should... Going across the bridge is honestly not that safe, and I think I can do enough rock jumping here, and it's shallow enough water that we'll be safe. Yeah, so the water's fixed. The water's actually displaying correctly now. I know this particular river wasn't displaying correctly some of these past streams, but yeah, the water's just been buggy and LOTRO not displaying correctly. Okay, make sure I'm not running near any hungry hobbits at all. Usually there are a couple there, I think, but yeah, there we go. Finish that now, get a patience, LOTRO points. I just need to find that post thing for the other one and finish the deed. Yeah, that's nice that I finished that. That one's good to get done, and we can go ahead and just travel to Rock and Borings. Hey, Jimmy Thornshield. So Jimmy there, he is our kin leader in Mithril League. We're going Rock and Borings. Is he on? I actually thought I saw you were on at least earlier, maybe. Oh, 1 hour ago. But yeah, there he is. He's our kin leader. Let's look at the deeds. So I completed the Spoiled Pies one, and I still have to turn in the Restoring the Quick Post. And I'm halfway done with the deeds of the Shire, actually. The Shire Brewmaster, that's one I don't actually know what that is. Somebody told me it started in the Michael Delving in the I don't know what the inn is called there. I was thinking the Birds and Baby Inn or something like that. I don't know if that sounds right, but That's where I heard that one started, at least. I don't know what all it involves. And then Slug Slayer, that's going to be... That one's probably going to take a bit. I don't know, I only need... It'll be 40 for the advanced, so it's only 51, but it still seems like slugs, there just aren't enough. 51's a lot. Yeah, it's just the Shire Brewmaster one. I forgot about that one. I'm not sure how easy it is to complete that one or what all it involves. There's some apple trees here. Seems like a kind of odd spot for apple trees for them just to grow them, but guess what else would they put there? This is the watch office. I don't know if this has that post guy, or I just remember this being a post thing, so it doesn't look like this has that postmaster. I assume it's the one I started in Michael Delving is where I have to go back to, or maybe even Little Delving. What am I doing here? Oh, I have a ring inside here, that's what. So we have a quest to accept. The plow and the stars. Yeah, we have a lot of quests here. I do have one to go back to Shire. I guess I can go ahead and do that and knock that one out before we get to some more exciting quests that I actually have to kill some goblins and defeat some bears for. Warden good for tanking on the legendary server? I think it is. I don't think there's really a problem with Warden tank. So one of their big issues, which they might actually have on this server on tier 2 or tier 3, is they don't have as much mitigation as Guardians do, and they take a lot more damage because of it. And they do have one strong cooldown, Never Surrender, but they don't have as many cooldowns as Guardians for when you kind of run into trouble or expect to take a lot of damage. So that's their main issue with tanking, but for general content they're definitely good. Even on the regular servers they're fine for that. And they do more damage tanking, which is also nice. I don't need to, I guess I do need to defeat that pair. But we'll go up here towards the rest of these quests. What did I need to collect? A powdered something? Yeah, so that's up here. All the quests I have to do, it looks like, are up here. But yeah, they're pretty good on the legendary servers now. We have most of our gambits as wardens. Guess I'll start killing these bears. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm in the yellow line, so I don't quite have the full range on my war champ. I can still... Oh no. I wonder if a bow attack, if that would... Well, we'll go ahead and just hit him, but if a bow attack would trigger the flash of light on the mark there. This looks like we'll be running into a goblin camp or something. Mungo Burrows. He has a quest for me. Oh, this is another fellowship quest to get a stolen sheep. This is actually, we're getting back to teal quests. Light blue. So yeah, we're headed here into the goblin camp, it looks like. I've killed a goblin before. I don't remember killing that goblin. Yeah, this will be our first good round of goblin slaying. I don't know if we'll get the goblin slayer advanced deed done just from these quests I'm doing, but we can try. Okay, let's try out this mark thing and see how well it works in this situation with the AoE. Yeah, that seemed definitely better than the red line, since we are getting flash of light triggers, which still doesn't seem like that should be happening, but if that's how it works, that's we'll go ahead and take advantage of it. So yeah, I do need to I need to get this gypsum. And then I need to do the sheep in this area. Have some actual stuff to do here, other than just kill goblins. Then I thought I had another ring over here. Maybe that was just something else. I don't know. I also guess I've had some of my quests on track because I've actually gotten so many that I'm doing. Oh, here's the stolen sheep. I really feel like, didn't War Chant used to make a noise? Now it's not really making much noise at all. I don't know if they've gotten rid of this, but you used to, last time I really played Yellow Line a lot, you used to be able to actually, the telling mark there, you used to be able to spread it with your AoE skills. I don't know if that's still a thing. That's why you could do crazy burst damage with Flash of Light, because you not only spread the mark, but for each mark on each enemy, it did the AoE damage. So once you spread the mark, you basically get way increased damage and AoE for that. You get all the hits from it, basically. Yeah, I think I'm just using that when they're out of range. I'm used to that also having a longer range. Yeah, so this one has a 30% chance to copy your marks from one target onto another. So I'm kind of curious if I hit it with a bow, if it'll trigger that. No, it doesn't. Oh, we already completed the base Goblin Slayer. Oh, we actually have a full inventory. That's an issue just with how little questing with killing things I've been doing. I did not expect to run into that issue, but we have a lot of like white armor here. Can go ahead and just sell those to the vendor. Definitely want to kill the wolf. They prey on the sheep. Wait, oh, I don't have enough room, so I do have to get rid of something. I don't mind, these are only worth a few copper. A couple silver isn't worth all that much. I get a lot of different quest rewards. They should stack largely with what I already have, especially the food. But yeah. Okay, so I should double check that we're ready for turn-ins. We actually need the bears. I did forget about that one, but yeah, it looks like we're otherwise ready. Just need to kill a lot of bears. I'll go ahead and head to this prologue one since that one's kind of in this area with the bears as well. This is kind of an odd hill. I didn't really... there's not much really up here, but... Yeah, I didn't really see this before. It kind of gives a nice view, though. A little bit around. I don't know, these screenshots, they might not turn out all that well. Maybe with my character actually there, but... Try and get some screenshots, especially if we do happen to not finish the Shire this part. And we'll do another stream in it, but... I'm not as worried about doing the deeds because of the brew one anymore, but it's still nice to complete some of these slayers, so I'm probably At least right now, not as interested in doing like the slug one there. What are we doing here? I don't remind myself since I distracted myself with that nice view from the little hill up there. Also, the mark's just a nice way to pull enemies from range. I guess you do have your bow, but at least for me it's easier to just press the button for the mark. Finish, I'll have to actually select one. Wait, no, I do get both, I just don't have enough room. I hate destroying stuff like this when I could sell it instead, but yeah, those other ones are an upgrade, but yeah, they're really not worth that much. Like a few silver, even 100 silver isn't a ton in this game. You can get that from killing a few mobs. So I just gotta think of it that way. Go ahead and loot that though. And I just need to go to town and sell once I do that. It looks like I just need 3 more bears. I don't know if there's a bear den or if there is somewhere with a higher population of bears, but this place seems fine. There are a lot more kind of in this little area. Maybe, here's another one. Also sometimes forget I have charge. It's a really convenient skill though because you run real fast with it. Okay, now we're done with that one and we're ready for a lot of turn-ins for the Shire. At least this is like a huge quest set with a lot of turn-ins back at town. Here, I don't know why I haven't. I guess because I switched specs, those haven't been tracking, and I'm just like, whenever I've actually seen them, I've picked them up. But getting the barrow iron, that's going to be pretty nice for me. Select, okay. Try and click him, doesn't want me to click him behind the flowers. So this one I could get stuffed cabbages, that sounds better than those shoes. Just another piece of food for me to eat. I'm not even like eating any of this food, but need to. Here's a supplier, that's a convenient. I don't know why that thing's way down there, but convenient time for me to go ahead and sell, and I guess I'll go ahead and lock everything and try and organize my inventory a little bit. Might as well save all my food for now at least. I want to mind vendoring some of it if it's just like no use for it. Save all these crafting ingredients, I'll put them in my shared storage. Take them out on whatever alt needs them. Definitely make sure I lock the gear from anybody and everybody. I think I already did to be safe, but definitely don't want to sell that. Save my fireworks. I still need to celebrate for getting to the end of that quest chain. Oh, my above weather top, definitely want that as well. I need another one of those in my house. Okay, just to give a quick look that I'm not missing anything. Yep. Okay, that really helped my inventory and clean it up, so we should be good on that now. Continue that. So I think I will set 11:30 for the time I definitely like need to be done by. So we still have we have like 47 more minutes, but yeah, just so I don't have to like end this early, I'm trying to keep track of time. Not go about this way too long, but yeah, since we made it 2 hours and we're doing some good progress, I'm still hoping we can finish it in that time. Even in like half an hour or so would be pretty nice. We still have the prologue though. The prologue's pretty low level still. I don't know if it gets higher level ever here in the Shire. Did I really finish like Brockham Moorings? Did I not get anything after that? It's so weird. This might be my favorite little Hobbit camp here in I don't know, all the Hobbit places, they're kind of nice because they seem more like actual little villages or cities. So they got another thing going for them, and they have like actual houses that actual hobbits would live in these places. Compared to if I went to Adso's camp or something in Bree, I don't know if that's a good example. It's just that little camp, and it's basically a Brigand skirmish camp without as many people to talk to. But yeah, that is nice to see, and one other thing I'm liking for the Shire. Maybe I'll do, instead of like, I was thinking about doing a review video of the Shire, just summarizing some of my thoughts, but maybe I'll do something like things I like about the Shire, just keeping it positive and all the things I do like about the zone, because a lot of what I kind of dislike about the zone is also stuff that makes it unique and enjoyable doing it one time through and not multiple times through. Basically, it's not the fastest leveling, but that's not necessarily a problem for some people. Did we get another fellowship quest? The prologue is fellowship? I have no idea why these recommend 6 people. Acquire the skull. Oh, we're back to copper. We're almost level 18 already, dang. This is just one zone getting this high level. I assume I needed to head in here. I know, like this is a scary quarry. Kinda the spiders, I guess, is why it's so scary. So that looked like a dead end. That was a dead end, right? I just like stopped going there, but I thought it was a dead end. It didn't look like it on the mini-map for a second. Here's the Greenfield Queen. I don't know, maybe the Greenfield Queen is a regular one. Here's just a tiny skull sitting on a rock here. Got the chip skull. Now I can turn this in and see. I guess the prologue is, that's pretty much all I have left. I have, oh, I actually do have, wait. Oh no, I did miss the quest there. It's another fellowship one. I don't mind doing the prologue now. It's just kind of a different order to go about things. But yeah, I did have something else. I thought, it kind of felt like, which way is the exit? Oh, it's this way. It kind of felt like to me I should have had more to do there, and did have more to do there on top of that. And we got 2 Guardian class quests coming up. I don't know if I'll get to those. If I do have time, I wouldn't mind doing those. But yeah, I'm just not sure with what I'm able to do now if I'll be able to do that. And if we do split this into another part, I could definitely do that and fill whatever time with some other things. Guess I kind of want to kill all these spiders, but also kind of don't. Wait, there's something here. Cocoon? Definitely want to loot that though. Can't pass that up. The other one ran away just before it could get AoE'd though. Yeah, Bingo Boffin, that's another one I don't have to keep track of anymore, which is kind of nice. So what's that? That is to Brombard Foxtail. He is somewhere in this area, I think. No, he's in Michael Delving. That's still almost in this area, but I was thinking somewhere between Tuckborough and the hill. So yeah, I think this is the ring I knew I had up there to do, and I just never like got around to getting back to doing it. I do want to check my Goblin Slayer, what that's Oh, so I need 55 more of those. That's a lot of goblins, and I know I could kill that many pretty quickly. I don't know if that's what I want to spend my time doing here. I'm pretty much wrapping up the Shire. It seems like the main thing I have left is the prologue. So this might be the time to go ahead and do it after. See the progress I get from doing this fellowship quest. With the goblins. Finding an umbrella. And I assume it's with goblins. I kind of just assumed that, but... Northwest of Greenfield, might be lying inside one of their camps. Oh yeah, goblins, there it is. This is the first word. Do I need to go around? I'll go around this way and see. This is like way late and off topic from whatever I'm doing, but one thing Warden is good at is range tanking. In particularly, that comes up in Fornost, Wraith of Water. Range tanking. I feel like I don't need to go this way. But yeah, range tanking, it's pretty niche, and you know, it's kind of, it is unique to Wardens, but it's just a fun little extra thing they have that makes them good for tanking in this server. And again, the particular instance I'm thinking of when it's most useful is Fornost. There might be some other times when you can benefit from having a ranged tank. I gotta go all the way around here? I don't know. Maybe I should have gone around the other way. This seems even larger of a hill, but here are some goblins, so I'm guessing this just kind of goes around. If I kill all the goblins, like especially the densely populated goblin areas along the way, the denser camps here, I might be able to get all 55 along the way, because it's, you know, it'd only be like 10 pulls of this, maybe even a little bit less, which definitely isn't that much with how quick I kill them too. $60 kills for something like Giants on my Lore Master and Misty Mountains. Something like that for 60 could have been a lot, but I think you even need more for that specific deed because you just start needing more as you get higher level. Really? I was gonna try to just auto attack him from there. Okay, is that really that guy gonna be? Which guy gonna do that? There we go. I should get a big AoE hit with that. Maybe. I guess I just won't hit the one with the mark. Like all my AoEs of the 5 targets they hit is the one without the mark in those cases. See, how many more do I need? I already only need 32 more. So can definitely go here. I feel like something's going to go here though if there's a door, and I just feel like it's something I'm going to have to go through for a quest later. Maybe the prologue goes back here. Which maybe I should have. Where's the prologue go? Oh, that goes back to Michael delving. Okay. I was gonna say maybe I should have done whatever with the turn-in, but I did that. That's great. Or maybe just another quest, not even the prologue. But I feel like I'll have to go back here, I don't know. But yeah, I think we've killed plenty of goblins at the Slayer deed. I only need 22 more of those, and that's for what I'm doing here. Definitely feels like plenty, and I could always... It's pretty close to Brockenborings. Just coming back here and killing a bunch of goblins would be pretty easy. There might be even 22 in this whole camp area. I don't know how many of these are going to try and stay following me, but I'll take any that do. Let's go ahead and go through one more mounted run through, and then I'll get the umbrella. It actually looked like a shield. I saw it glowing and I was thinking I needed to pick up the shield, but it's the umbrella. I guess it can be a shield. I don't know how effective. Oh, here's an elite. Dang. Oh, there we go. We got to find an elite. That was unexpected. I can now see the fellowship aspect of this, at least with an elite. Still would think more small fellowship. Not quite 6 people at level 13 needed to do this, I don't think. So yeah, we'll just kill a couple more goblins here, or a little bit more than a couple more, but some more goblins here, and should be basically done with the deed at that point. I want to kill enough just in case I don't have to come back here, which is just 3 more now, and there are 2 more over here. Excuse me, but kill enough just in case I don't have to come back here. There we go. This is actually, I think, I need to go to Fosco Boffin. Oh, he's in Scary. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I might go ahead and use my map home since that is off cooldown. But since I have a turn in at Scary, might as well do that first and see where it leads at least, and then maybe use my map home. You know, stretch and it makes my chair all squeaky. LOTRO points. Even more LOTRO points from all the deeds I'm completing. That's kind of nice. Oh, I completed the Brewmaster deed, so I already did that. I don't even need to do anything. Now I do want to complete all the deeds because I did that Brewmaster. Wow. So I have, just looking towards the future, some things I have coming up is, I want to do a particular Warden stream. Actually, a couple particular ones. Wait. Hold on, let me think a minute. One particular one, but I thought something else, I don't know. I don't remember what that was anymore, if I did have something other than the one particular one, but here's our scary train horn. And we can, so that one goes, huh? Wait, bring it, where? Oh, I need a, okay, I think I know. There we go, now it's going. I was just wondering what was going on. Definitely will take the roast pork. So yeah, that's done, so I think it is a good time to use my map home. And so I have the harvest flies and the slugs. Can I get those if I'm done with the questing, depending where the prologue goes? If y'all can hear me over my chair repositioning. There. Okay, maybe I'll be comfortable for a few minutes now, but yeah, depending where the prologue goes. I guess I have another quest turn in here. Oh, that's restoring the quick post. There we go. That one's done. And I'm already a Matham Seeker. What did I? Friend to the Matham Society? And I still have all these things to use. My little Matham things. Oh, I have one more beer to drink, so we'll go ahead and drink that one. I guess this deed was to drink all these beers, because I was kind of wondering about that. I was talking to, I think it was Dan's Adventure. I think it was on stream when he was here, but I was talking to him about it, and I was like, there should be a deed to drink all these beers we get along the way in the ends, and that's apparently the deed that I was doing. I guess he didn't know what I was talking about was actually that deed when I was talking about it, and then I need to like go back and start at Michael Delving. But yeah, I did start it and finished it. So that was kind of a nice surprise to complete that once I finished all these ends and got all these beers, and now I've drank all of them. Bounder Primstone. That one I don't recognize by name, so that one's back at Brockenborings. Yeah, I think I'll just, I don't know if it's a swift travel. That would be really nice if it was a swift travel, but go ahead and take this travel just to Brockenborings. Oh no, I can't even do that. I'm trying to think. Now might be if I feel like, yeah, so I actually think I will split the Shire into one more part and we can finish the prologue and any other quests we have then. And I might stay here for some crafting. I don't know if I will do much crafting because I was going to do that after I finished the Shire. But yeah, I think I'm going to just come back here later. Thing is, I want to get it done, but that means that would be this evening stream if I do this character again, but that I'll just have to decide what I want to do with that, which wouldn't be a problem. I guess we could do that. But yeah, I think I'll go ahead and end here so I can split the Shire into one more part and make sure I get all my deeds and have enough time to do that, because I am 11:30 would have been pushing it, so going ahead and ending this now works better for me, I think. In that way we can have one more part. We'll go ahead and have 4 parts in the Shire, and I thought this would only be 1 part. We are in the Shire. We have gone here over, we're probably getting close to 7 hours overall, maybe 6.5 or so of actual questing, but yeah, that's where we are with the Shire. It is a good time for me to go ahead and wrap this up, so I hope you all did enjoy this. I'm still enjoying going through the Shire. We had some fun questing. Rock and Borings actually had some fun questing there with the goblins, so I'll give it that as well. And yeah, if you did enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing for more, and thanks everyone for joining, watching, and all the comments during this.